Hey guys, so happy Friday evening. I hope you guys are good and well. We're showing this at the time that most of you are probably making your way back home, or at least for those who are working from home, you're wrapping up and finishing your week. And for some that are starting their dinner or about to eat their dinner, I hope that this is something that is also value adding for you guys, or for those who are in other parts of the world. Good morning to all of you. And it's time to talk about the crypto markets. And what's so interesting about the crypto market is that even though we're entering the weekend, the markets are still moving. The markets are still ever changing. And that being said, allow me to start to talk about Bitcoin. But please do note this, no matter about how many cryptos or tokens we talk about in this video, never buy, sell, hold, or avoid any of these just because it's talked about here. It's your money, it's your responsibility. This is not financial advice. It has to be you who should learn the ropes, gain your proper conviction, and know what you're getting into. Because at the end of the day, you will lose a lot of money if you're just coming in just because you hear it off of a friend or off of YouTube. You have to learn, you have to take the time to build the conviction. That being said, here's how the chart looks like for Bitcoin right now. So as you can see, no, let me zoom in for a bit. We're still currently consolidating right now, and it's very, very evident that this particular area is a level of resistance for us. The resistance at the 40,000 mark is very, very evident. And that being said, also, I just want to note here that the 200-day moving average is something that's very, very strong. Now, the closer we are to this particular level, the stronger the resistance is. And that being said, allow me to just plot the resistance here. Let's put this horizontal line on. So this is where the resistance is right now, for at least for Bitcoin. And then the main underlying support, really from a day-to-day perspective, hasn't changed as much. So this is where the support is. So currently under this consolidatory tone, if you remember that we saw Bitcoin and the market as a whole crash, drop somewhere around May 19, 2021. And that's what we're actually, and that's what actually pushed the market also to consolidate right after that. So from the time that we saw the market crash, we are now literally 1 month in after the large push down. And right after that, we are just currently consolidating. So this is also a good opportunity for people who want to stack, because it allows you to build a base while we're waiting for the markets to continually push up. And in my opinion, this is what differs Bitcoin versus other asset classes. That because it's something that's very, very scarce, it's true that it's volatile. It's true that there's a chance that because it's quite new and speculative for a lot of people who have not really understand the technology, who have not really understood how amazing it will be and how it will disrupt the US dollar, in terms of the US dollar being printed massively. And Bitcoin is something that's very, very scarce. In terms of disrupting that, in terms of a store of value, in terms of something that is that its value is not decreasing over time, this is something worth accumulating for a long period of time for all of us. So that being said, though, this video is for people also who want to analyze it from a technical analysis point of view, or for those also who want to trade. And that being said, I just want to reiterate this, that right now it's very, very evident that the resistance at 40,828 is still pretty much there. And one thing to consider, though, is we are seeing the 50 and the 200-day moving average start to hit each other. Again, a lot of people are fearful about the 50-day moving average crossing below the 200-day moving average. But our goal and the narrative of us actually watching markets is we're not actually supposed to speculate on it until it actually happens. We're not supposed to guess and just speculate on and off of that. That being said, though, what we see from the charts is that it's very, very clear we are on the fourth day already of it failing to break out of the 40,828 resistance level. However, if I zoom in closer, what's so interesting about that is this. We're seeing it kind of holding the 20-day moving average, which works at it also as a level of support. I think one of the reasons why it really hasn't also pushed up, if you look at MACD right here, it showed us a change in direction, which primarily right now, in my opinion, is showing us that it's consolidating. But if it breaks out the 40,828 level with conviction, and it also breaks out the 50 and 200-day moving average with conviction, MACD also would start to cross above the zero line crossing, thus showing us a sign that it's actually reversing. That being said, though, we just take Bitcoin as it is, that it's currently consolidating, that you currently also have a resistance right here where the 50-day moving average is, which is around somewhere around, let me push it right here for all of you, somewhere around the 43,360 mark. So in my opinion, it must break out from that particular level for us to have a convincing reversal. And if it pushes that level, I think the next possible resistance, at least for the short term, is 48,528. Comment below if you're learning and if this is something that's helping you. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Marvin Germo. I started out as a stock market trader and investor, but the allure of the cryptocurrency market is something that has been. I wish I should have studied it earlier, so I built the skills already, and I would have taken the time already to invest at an earlier point in time. But I started investing in 2018. I started taking it seriously some point last year. Because of the lockdowns, I had more time to actually study it. Now that being said, I wanna note this for all of you, that this is how dominant Bitcoin is. The reason why I say that is, as you all know, sometime last month Bitcoin dropped, then it consolidated. It's also happening also right here to Ethereum. So please remember this, especially to maximalists, that everything else is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the main cryptocurrency, and all of the other tokens, coins, are all considered altcoin. And the largest altcoin that we have right now, even in terms of market cap, in terms of use cases, and in terms of, I think this is one of the tokens and coins that can actually flip Bitcoin in the future. It's Ethereum. And Ethereum, I think one of the things that makes it amazing, its ability to make smart contracts or to build programs on top of it. But that being said, also, the chart discounts everything. Everything you need to know is found in the charts, and it's telling you that even if it's a smart contract, even though that it has an amazing future, it's also still consolidating. And MACD is pretty flat. No, it's showing you an absence of momentum. And again, similar to Bitcoin, if you are a long-term stacker of Ethereum, this is an opportunity already also for you to build a base. That being said, the current support for Ethereum is at 2064. The current resistance is at 2872. And the 2872 resistance coincides also to where the 50-day moving average is. So that being said, the only time, in my opinion, we get to see momentum in Ethereum, the only time also we get to see larger strides of upward movement, if it breaks past the 2872 mark, and above and beyond it breaking past the 2872 mark. MACD is also not showing us any upward pushes. It's still also not above the zero line cross. So please watch out for the 2872 mark. If it pushes above that level and breaks it out from that level, then we could possibly see it attack and go above again, or at least go to the 4,189 level, because that's where the next possible resistance is for Ethereum. Current support level right now is at the 2064 mark. Third one is BNB. So I'm going through at least the largest allocations that I have as well. And a lot of you have been requesting these coins and tokens also over a regular period of time. And if you notice it, BNB pretty much looks like Bitcoin also. They all, the large cap cryptos almost look the same. But I guess the difference between the smaller ones and the larger ones is during the sell-off, uh, the smaller ones got sold down large with larger strides. The smaller ones got, you've seen more than 50% declines in all of them. But for the large cap cryptos, it looks almost the same. Large push down, then it has consolidated. So the MACD of BNB looks the same as the MACD of Ethereum and Bitcoin, but more BNB more so It's similar more to Bitcoin than Ethereum because we're seeing it slope up a bit but without momentum. However, the similarities between all three is that it has not crossed above the zero line level for MACD. That being said, this is the current range at the very least for BNB. This is the current support level. You can peg it right here at the 258 mark. And the current resistance level right now is here around the 430 around the 430 mark. So please do note this that if you are a prudent investor and want to trade the range, the best area, at least from a support and resistance level, is to look at PNB and to accumulate it close to the 258 mark and then take profits at the 428 level. Please do note also close to the 428 level, we have a level of resistance there. Primarily, not just from what I drew, but also that's where the 50-day moving average is right now. So that being said, volume is still thinning. MACD has not shown us our legitimate reversal yet. 20-day moving average is flat, confirming the sideways motion that we actually have right now. So in my opinion, there won't really be any action for BNB up until it breaks past the 428 resistance level, which we could possibly see it move up again and go around to the 600 US dollar mark. If that does not happen, you may expect a correction to the 258 mark for BNB. Comment below if you're learning and if this is something that's helping you. And for this time, let's talk about Dogecoin. By the way, for those who want to learn more about this, I have a technical analysis seminar, which is primarily for the stock market. But since I've been focusing a lot of attention also into the cryptocurrency market, we're going to not just talk about Philippine stocks there, but we're going to talk about US and cryptocurrencies as well. So if you want to join us, it's 2 weeks this July. It's 2 weekends, Saturday and Sunday. It's 1 to 5 p.m. Manila time. So if you're in different parts of the world, since it's in a Zoom class, what's very, very interesting about that is you still get to participate, you still get to learn because everything is online. So join us. We're going to talk about indicators, oscillators, candlesticks, trends, ranges, and a lot of the things that I primarily use for technical analysis. And we're going to do that in a way that's not boring and something that's very relevant for all of you. So, Dogecoin, if you look at it, it really hasn't changed also much. It looks like how Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB is. It's currently also consolidating. The current range where Doge is consolidating right now is you have a support at the 0.30 level and you have a resistance at the 0.42 mark. So again, there's an expectation that it could just move at this particular level. If you look at it also, MACD looks like the configuration of how Ethereum looks like, flat, no signs of momentum, and as confirmed also by the moving average and the current configuration of how the support and resistance is forming. So currently Doge right now is at the 0.30 support level. Its current resistance is at the 0.42 mark. Failure to hold the 0.30 level, we may expect larger downward movements. And I think the next possible area of support, should the 0.30 level not hold, we could possibly see it go to the 0.24 mark. But if we see a bounce from the 0.30 level, then expect it to push up where the next resistance is at the 0.42 mark. And that could be an area also for you should you want to take profits. Breakout from the 0.42 mark, next possible resistance will be 0.55. And then the largest resistance that we have right now is somewhere close here, somewhere around the 0.68873 level. And the last time we hit that mark was close to the time where Elon Musk made his appearance in Saturday Night Live. So that being said, I want to talk about XRP. So this is how XRP looks right now. The current configuration of XRP is also it's sideways. If you look at it, MACD of XRP, Doge, and Ethereum looks pretty much the same. Its current support level is at 0.78. Its current resistance level right now is at the 1.05 mark. So no momentum. It's currently also sideways. Current support is at 0.78. Current resistance is at 1.05. MACD is confirming its sideways move. MACD is also confirming the flatness of the moving averages as well. So expect that if it goes to the 0.78 mark and bounces and holds that level, that becomes a buying opportunity. Your target price for this is at the 1.05 mark. I also want to talk about VET. This is something that I have been accumulating for at least my stacking portfolio. VET also, though, has been moving sideways with a resistance right here at the 0.14 mark and a support right here at um, the 0.0859T level. So what we're seeing right now is it's currently sideways consolidating, but it's currently going down because of its failure to break out from the 0.14 level. That being said, you have the 200-day moving average confirming the support at the 0.08 mark, and you also have the 50-day moving average confirming the resistance at the 0.14 level. So I repeat, resistance at 0.14, support at 0.08. MACD moving averages are confirming that it's sideways. For those who want to trade the range, wait for it until it hits the 0.08 mark. Buy the bounce at that particular area. Take profits will be at the 0.14 area. And for those who want to accumulate and stack VET, as long as it stays within this range, it's a good accumulation area. And especially in my opinion, the closer you are to the 0.08 support level, the cheaper you actually get it. Break out from the 0.14 mark. Your next possible targets are here. Which is at the 0.18 level, then followed by this area at the 0.23 mark. So those are the next possible resistances, at least for VET. Volume is also thinning down. It's currently sideways. MACD and moving averages are confirming the sideways move for VET. Comment below if you're learning and if this is something that's helping you. I want to talk about ADA also, but for those who want to trade Bitcoin, I have links down below on how you can trade Bitcoin and how you can buy them via Binance. Binance is the largest exchange in the world. And if you notice it, I think the biggest advantage of learning and knowing technical analysis is the skills that you have for Philippine stocks and US stocks. You can also implement them right now, even if you're trading the cryptocurrency market, because the support and resistances and the way you analyze it, in my opinion, they're pretty much the same. So here's the support level for ADA. You have the main support at the 1.32 mark, and then you have the main resistance right here. Somewhere around the 2.30 level. And if you're going to put another resistance level here, short-term resistance, at least for ADA, is right here at the 1.85 mark. For I guess the biggest difference between ADA and the other cryptos that we've talked about, ADA, it's still starting to dip below, unlike the other stocks, or at least the other cryptos we talked about. They crossed below the zero line. From a MACD perspective, there was a downward cross, but they've started already to cross up. For ADA, we don't have that yet, but the short-term moving averages, the 20 and 50-day moving averages, are all sideways right now, and it's also being confirmed. Even the 200-day moving average is relatively flat. So please just write this down. 1.32 is your level of support. 1.85 is your level of resistance. Failure to hold the 1.32 level, the next possible area for it to retrace will be at the 1.08 mark. If it bounces the 1.32 level and breaks out of the 1.85 mark, your next possible area where it could go is at the 2.30 level. So I hope you learned a lot from this. If you guys have other requests for cryptos that you want me to talk about, feel free to put them in the comment section below, and I'll try to make videos about that over the weekend. And I just really hope that you use this video for informational purposes. Don't just buy, sell, hold just because I talk about it here. Please take the time to learn. And the reason why I keep doing videos like this is I believe that information and the proper education will help people to make sound and firm decisions about their investments. And really, that's all I want. I just want you guys to win. I want you guys to know more about how you can trade the markets with confidence. And there, by the way, I've started to try another hardware wallet, a cold wallet, an air gap wallet. Check it out in the description below. I started to dabble with one, and I'll probably make another video about it, just for those also who want to protect their assets as well. So check it out in the description below, and everything else about me, the videos that I've created, playlists that are all free here in YouTube. feel free to check it out, and I do hope that it adds massive value to you. So I guess that's it for now. To everyone from Asia, have a happy dinner. Have a happy weekend. To everyone from Europe and America, good morning to all of you. And I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.